Good morning. Let us take a moment to center your thoughts this morning on one word: gratitude. We are grateful for today, for this moment that binds us together in celebration, and for the answers that it reveals. We are grateful that we know now that whatever has blocked us in our past can be overcome by our own hard work and the support we have around us. We are grateful to know that the faith that we have placed in ourselves, in others, and the faith that others have placed in us can be shaken but will never crumble. And that faith was centered in the right place. And we are grateful for the lessons that our success has revealed, that our minds and hearts are strong, stronger than we often think, and that we are fully able and obligated to give something back to ourselves, to our families, and to our community. In doing so, we can all learn when we don't quite understand. We can teach when others don't know, and we can reach out when those around us are in need to find a strength in themselves. This is our celebration, and we are grateful. And at this time, it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Peter Eden, President of Landmark College.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michael. I'm grateful for many things, including the fact that you chose not to wear your cap today, so I did the same thing. Thank you, Michael. Welcome, students, faculty, staff, family, friends, to the Landmark College December 2016 graduation ceremony. I would like to thank those staff responsible for putting together this event. You've done a great job. Thank you very much. I want to thank parents and family for making the trip to our campus for this important occasion, and I really want to thank the faculty for all of the hard work they put in every day to help these students succeed. Students, graduates, you would not be here today if it were not for your parents and family, so back to them for a bit. Parents in the audience, raise your hand if this is your first child graduating from college. All right, wonderful. Raise your hand if this is your last child graduating from college. Whoa, all right. All right, a little bit of budgetary relief, maybe. How many of you are experiencing a son or daughter who's going to stay at Landmark College for a baccalaureate degree? Whoa. In this cohort, we have about 11 students remaining at Landmark College for one of our 3 bachelor's degree programs, and we have 5 baccalaureate graduates walking across the stage today, along with our associate degree graduates. Now, you've all heard the saying, I think, "May you live in interesting times." Usually it invokes a chuckle, but many know that this does mean, by interesting times, times of turbulence and often violence. And uninteresting times are marked typically by peace and tranquility. I often think I'd rather live in uninteresting times, perhaps, in that case. Now, the challenges we've all faced this year in society have really presented a burden for many of us and challenged us to think clearly about actions, words, and implications of actions and words. Now, this is not a political statement at all. I mean the year in totality, across the globe, with all of the discord. And I'm not going to say that we have no control over these things, because we do. We are educators. This is a college. These bright young individuals are our future. It's been said, it's easier to accept a simple lie than a complex truth. How can we help students gain the enlightenment, skills, experiences, perspectives that can better help them control this global, interdependent world? I'll tell you how. Remain committed to the liberal arts. Now, I'm a product of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, okay? But I've worked at places that are grounded in the liberal arts, including Landmark College. Yes, we have liberal arts, liberal studies programs. We have liberal arts programs with professional training. We must remain focused on liberal arts. It provides connections between disciplines. It allows you to think deeply and broadly. And through the liberal arts, it allows you to conduct and engage in critical thinking. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh no, an academic buzzword, critical thinking. No better way to ruin a graduation ceremony, right? Stay with me for a minute, okay? It's not just a buzzword. Does critical thinking have any real-world relevance? And what is it? It's the objective, intellectually disciplined process of assimilating, assessing, evaluating information. It's a process that's conducted in a rational, open-minded way, informed by evidence. It's a process that allows one to see the real connections between ideas. Critical thinking allows this process to guide appropriate actions. This is what we need in a time of fake news and the discord I mentioned before. True critical thinking. Now, it's also one of these times in history, and also the history of Landmark College, when we should not just recognize the importance of a liberal arts education, we should do something to support it more. Landmark College just received continued accreditation from our accrediting body for another 10 years. We couldn't have done it without our faculty, staff, and students and Board of Trustees, two of whom are with us today. Now, Landmark College is also embarking upon the creation of a new strategic plan. It's really a continuation of our strategic action plan, but what we need to do is we need to build in more deliberately opportunities for students to engage in real critical thinking, to figure out how to manage the tumult and the challenges in our global, interdependent world. We want you to gain additional strengths in addition to critical thinking, to understand these complex truths. Now, as part of your liberal arts education, graduates, students ready to graduate, I know there are a number here in the audience today, we need you to understand the differences among people in this world, but many people feel that we don't focus enough on the commonalities between people in this world. We focus on the differences a little too much. Now, we know that we focus on differences a lot here at this college, learning differences. Of course we do. But I don't know, even at this college, if we focus enough on the commonalities between our different students. And the commonalities include much more than the fact that you have a learning difficulty or you learn differently, you have neurodiversity. Don't lose sight of the things you have in common with others. These are things that human beings share, regardless of their skin color or cultural disparities. These are traits like intelligence, hard work, compassion and empathy, optimism, the confidence to set goals and the resolve to achieve them, hope. These are commonalities. We need to focus more on the commonalities between human beings, not just the differences. Now, graduates, celebrate your differences on various levels. Don't lose sight of the commonalities you share with so many others. You've certainly proven it today as college graduates. Graduates, you demonstrate more critical thinking than you probably realize. But like everything else, you need to work on it. You need to not get intellectually complacent. We need you to be more deliberate about using critical thinking when faced with complex issues. We need you to demand evidence, to demand rational, disciplined approaches to the problems facing our society. We're counting on you to think critically and act responsibly. In the years ahead, you are our future. We truly, genuinely, not just hope, but we expect that you'll use your Landmark College liberal arts education in ways that will bring you happiness and success, and that will ideally help to stabilize this, our only world. This is a lot of responsibility. Of course it is, but you have strong backs, bright minds, confidence, and hope to change the world. You can do it. Your graduation today is a significant achievement. Take some time to recognize this achievement. Take some time to smell the roses, as they say. It really is impressive. Every one of you earned it. Congratulations to all of you and to your families. Thank you.
The Community Service Award is given to a student or students who unselfishly give of themselves to the activities of Landmark College or the greater community. And today I am pleased and honored to present this award to Faye Carroll. Faye, you have held many positions of service on this campus, including serving as a resident assistant and being a founding member of the college's Young Alumni Committee. But you're not receiving this award today because of the positions you've held, not just because of them. It's what you have done in these roles and how you've put yourself forth in all areas of your life as a student that makes you this year's recipient. According to Tricia Stanley, Faye has done amazing work to educate her peers of the value of community and how that community extends to network of alumni out in the greater world. And according to Ellen Wood, Faye always strives to be a source for others to look to and learn from. Whether it's in the residence halls or in the classroom, she has been a light, and we have all shined brighter because of her presence. And finally, I'd like to quote Faye Carroll herself on why service at the college matters so much. In your own words, you have said, "It is important to give as a student because the community of Landmark College should not only be influenced by past students, but present as well. I am grateful now, so I give now." Thank you, Faye, and congratulations. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Adrian Major, our academic dean.
The Academic Dean's Award honors the student whose academic excellence inspires us, both faculty and peers. This fall 2016 Academic Dean's Award is granted to Matthew Bavlock. Matthew, I sent a note round to your professors, and they were universally enthusiastic in their assessment of your drive and dedication as a student. Dr. Tolman told me that you are quietly competent, and that when you work with your peers, it is always to both of your benefits. Indeed, she said, "I know I could leave his group in lab to figure things out and do a good job without much intervention from me." Ann Wheeler writes of your dedication and hard work and your quiet pursuit of excellence. And Gil Rosenberg speaks of you as being the kind of student who is willing to put in the work, the time, the office hours, the questions, and the sacrifices to learn the material to the level of mastery. Gil writes, "He was tireless in his efforts to achieve success, adept at finding strategies that worked for him, and realistic but stoic about the long hours his challenging courses required. He was generous towards his classmates, advocated for himself appropriately and respectfully, and earned my complete trust in terms of his academic ethics." And I think in these days there is no higher praise. Matthew, such inspiring dedication truly deserves to be honored with the Academic Dean Award. Congratulations. I'll now turn the podium back over to Dr. Peter Eden.
Thank you, Dean Major. The Charles Drake Award is awarded to a student who has inspired the Landmark College community by his or her personal qualities. This student is not a quitter, but someone who lives in the tradition of Dr. Charles Drake, whose lifetime of vision and courage helped to found this very college. This is a student who gives 100%, who goes the extra mile, and who perseveres in the pursuit of his or her goals. This student helps the rest of us realize that we have more resources to draw upon than we think, and helps us to keep going when we feel discouraged. The recipient of the Charles Drake Award is Robert Brennan. Says it right there, Robert Brennan. Right here. Are you still thinking of criminal justice? Yeah. You are, probably. Criminal justice. Robert, what, gosh, 3 years ago or so we talked? Maybe 4? And you on the campus, and you told me about your goals, your criminal justice related goals. And we talked about how you're going to persevere and you're going to reach those goals. Now, what I've decided to do is I'm going to read straight from the pamphlet we have here today, because so many people took the time to write about the students, the graduates. So I'm going to read what Nevada Bromley said about Robert Brennan. Robert arrived at Landmark as a native Vermonter with the independent spirit and ready, sharp humor born by citizens who have spent at least a generation here in the boonies. Ever thoughtful and highly observant, Robert carries a strong sense of social justice and cares deeply about basic rights. He is practical and objective in his analysis of events that affect all of us, whether here on campus or in the greater world. He has a love of history and readily relates historical events to many complicated present-day cultural matters. Even when faced with a difficult situation, it has always been apparent that Robert will think things through, make an informed, pragmatic decision, and persevere. And there will be a crackling witticism to follow as he employs humor, the ultimate tool for survival, with the sureness of an old hand. Nicely stated, Nevada. Robert, congratulations. Good job. You earned it. Thank you. The President's Award is given to the student who has best exemplified the principles we believe in here at Landmark College. This student is talented and energetic, meets difficulties head-on, works hard, and is dedicated to his or her studies. On the other hand, this student also finds time to contribute to the well-being of other persons and to the life of the Landmark College community as a whole. The recipient of the President's Award is Robert Lutz. Congratulations. That'll help out. Stay here. Jim Koskoris writes, "One of my rewards from teaching at Landmark College is that I get to find out what is special about my students. I was fortunate that Lutz, are we that informal? I was fortunate that Lutz enrolled in 3 of my classes over the past 2 years. I discovered immediately that he is a compassionate, thoughtful individual who cares deeply about his classmates, friends, society, and the environment. He has continuously worked to develop effective learning strategies by experimenting with different approaches in an open-minded way. He has serious interests and aspirations, including starting his own business enterprise in promoting sustainable living and design, but he continues to search for his true lifelong passion profession. I admire his strong work ethic, his persistence, his sense of fair play, his interest in the well-being of others, and his consistent requests for suggestions about how he might improve his learning and academic performance. These traits will serve him well as he continues his quest to discover his ultimate purpose by enrolling at Landmark College in the spring." Good. I love it. Well stated, Jim Koskoris. Robert, you've been terrific here at Landmark College. You're a model citizen. We're proud to have you. Congratulations. Good job. Okay. All right. We're ready for the conferring of degrees. Are you ready? Yeah. Dean Major, let's come back up here and start this.
Let's do it, Peter. Upon recommendation from the Liberal Studies faculty, the following individuals have met the requirement for the Associate of Arts in Liberal Studies. James DeGuray. Caitlin Fash.
Are you going to stay up here? Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a few words. All right. Hello. Oh no, I have a trick up my sleeve, aka my speech. All right. Thanks for attending this graduation ceremony and supporting this graduating class. My first semester at Landmark, I was at an Archimand's communication class at the end of the semester, where we were grateful for, and I was grateful for my education, and I got a little choked up at the end because I was so grateful to be here. And I feel like I've grown a lot at Landmark, both academic and socially, and that, you know, all the support systems that I've had here have helped so much, like coaching and counseling and everything. So at my long time at Landmark, I have 3 roommates here. You know, third time's the charm. Nice to be an awesome roommate. I've met a lot of people that changed my life and helped come out of my shell. And what has helped me with playing basketball? I've never played basketball in my life. Mama would help me out so much, like help me play. And like all the girls that were playing, like they encouraged me so much. And like they're patient and encouraging. And then the attitude of it, like it just helped me so much. And I found that everywhere at Landmark. It's such a great attitude. And then also I want to thank my family, of course, for supporting me. So I want to thank my professor for teaching me. Thank you to my friends and family for being there for me so much. And then, like, I'll definitely miss you, and thank you, Landmark.
Adam Fox.
All right. Nice job, Adam. Hello. Thank you. My name is Adam Fox, if you didn't catch that. So today is a very happy day for all of us because you all get to share in our accomplishments. And, you know, today isn't really so much about us, maybe a little, but it's mostly about you. And the driving force behind our successes is you. The parents, the faculty, the family, the people who've helped us every step of the way. I know my family, my mom, my dad, my sister, been pushing me before I could even walk. So, you know, come on, hurry. But in light of that, I just want to name a few people who've really given me big pushes. You know, Mom, Dad, Bay, you 3, biggest push in my life. But Joe Vigoletti, Lily Wilkinson, you 2 have really opened your arms to me, taking me in as part of your guys' Landmark family, and I really appreciate that. You guys have been my best friends since day one. Mikey Bonet. Mikey Bonet has been my sidekick and my best friend on many adventures. We've been up and down in this college, and John Walentine, who's graduating with me today, also another one of my good friends. And pretty much anybody in attendance here who's from New Jersey, you are my friend. So, there are just a few more people I'd like to thank, and those are some faculty members here at Landmark College. First of all, Jen Morris, thank you very much. You never stopped pushing me, no matter how long my essay had to be. I'd like to say thank you to Charlie Svienice, who never gave up on me, even when I was in the biggest rut with my music.
Even when I was putting out really terrible music, you still told me it was good. So, and then finally, I'd like to give probably the biggest thanks to Coach John Wood. Coach John Wood is, Coach John Wood, he's a coach, and he does his job to the T. So he pushes me harder than anybody has at this college, and Coach, I'd just like to say thank you. So, thank you, and enjoy graduation.
Megan Freeman. Annie Goldberg.
Okay. Quite shorter than a lot of the other people. Hi. When I was in high school, I was told by the high school that I could never, ever get into any college. But I got in here, which I was very thankful for when I was on a horrible trip to Disney World. So it made that time very happy for me. I wish that today I could go back there and rub it in their faces that I got a diploma. I would really like to thank the people who have been pushing me the longest of my life, my parents. I would also like to thank my grandparents who are here with me today, and even the ones who aren't. I would also really like to thank my siblings, even though they can't be here. And my wonderful friends who are graduating with me.
Max Golden, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa.
There's always more than one way to do things. When people ask me, how would you open a jar of pickles? The typical answer might be, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. I say, ew, gross, why would you ever want to eat a pickle? Thank you.
Caroline Hubley. Jackson Hunter, cum laude.
Just let me open my speech. During my 2.5 years here, I didn't think that I'd be standing on this stage today, thinking that it would take longer for me to get my associates. But the unwavering support from my family, friends, and faculty here helped make it possible. Every day, having teachers who knew that it wasn't the material that was important, but that teaching it in a way that was understood by many different types of learners was. I've had experiences at school with a lot of students with learning differences. But this is the first school I've been to where every student cares about their education. And even if it's harder to get to do the work, we want to make sure that we give nothing but our best. I've never met anyone at any other school who are so dedicated to what they want to learn. And I've never met any faculty who are so dedicated to taking time out of their already busy days to help us out, dedicated to make sure we achieve what we want to achieve, not what others want us to achieve. And I can't thank my family enough, supporting me throughout my whole life, through my ups and downs, and making sure I had a chance not only to say what I want to say, but a chance to help me feel more confident and comfortable with my differences. And giving me a chance to come here is one of the best things to happen. By coming here, I was able to get the education and the support I needed. But that's not the only thing I got out of Landmark. Through the friends I've made, I was able to figure out what career path I wanted to follow. If I didn't have the chance to come here, I wouldn't have been able to figure that out, and I might not have gotten the level of support I wanted and needed in my first few years of college. Thanks.
Michael Irish. Adam Katire, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa.
Well, the day has finally come. I completed 5 semesters at Landmark. I went on 2 study abroads, played baseball, made some of the best friends I ever had. I wouldn't have had these experiences had I gone to community college. I would like to thank my parents for helping me get to where I am and always being there for me. I would like to thank my older brother for taking the train from New York City to be here. I would like to thank my younger brother who couldn't be here but is watching at home online. And I would like to thank my professors for helping me every step of the way. Landmark has helped me become the student that I knew I could be. Thank you.
Justin Lee. Rosemary Maggie Perdue. Shawnee Powers, cum laude. Ryan Range.
I just wanted to thank my parents and everyone and the faculty here and my friends. Thank you. We did it, class of 2016.
Elizabeth Shenson, Phi Theta Kappa. Thomas Silva. Nina Sponsler.
I would like to thank my mother who made it possible for me to come here today because I wasn't sure I was graduating until about Thursday afternoon. And I was already back in Maryland. And so I drove back up last night and here I am. Woo!
Kellyanne Stork.
I'm going to be honest. If it wasn't for Landmark College, I wouldn't be where I'm standing today. And if it wasn't for my mom filling out my college application to come to Landmark, still wouldn't be here today. But who I really do want to thank is both my parents for pushing me every single day to make me be where I am today. And I also want to thank my best friends right up there. And I also want to thank my other best friends over there.
Nicholas Vidmar, cum laude.
The old paper. Hello. Hi. What? I've always had a dream of coming to college. When it came time for looking for colleges, I found Landmark College. It wasn't, actually, hold on, never mind. Typo. It wasn't until I heard of Landmark College and the way they teach that made me want to go there. In the 2.5 years I've been here, I've learned more about myself than I could possibly ever imagine. The support and personality this college has is amazing, and it wouldn't be possible without saying thanks to the people I love. The first goes out to my mom and dad, which are somewhere in there. Hello. We have a saying at home, don't panic, which was used multiple days, actually almost every day. If you don't know what don't panic's from, it's from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Don't panic. I'm going to write that in big, bold letters in my next college. To my brother, thanks for calling me here and there. It was fun. I would also like to thank my grandmother and grandfather for encouraging me. And there's another person who couldn't be here today, and I know she's looking down on me right now, saying thank you and good job. To my teachers, all my teachers, hi. Thank you so much. I had a lot of laughs, got to talk about animals. That was fun. Glad you listened. For my friends, some in the graduating class, some not here, some up there, some over there, some around here. Thank you. We had a lot of laughs, especially at meal times. The dining hall staff really worrying. So where does this leave me? Well, with the tools I've learned at Landmark College, I can now use them in my next college. Landmark College has made me grow up and prosper. Thank you so much. And don't worry, I'll be back and visit. Thank you.
Jacob Slody, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Upon the recommendation of the business faculty, the following individuals have met the requirements for the Associate of Arts in Business Studies. Peter Black.
I would just like to thank my parents, my 3 brothers, and all my teachers for helping me through this journey. I'm truly a different person since coming here in 2014. Thank you.
Robert Lutz, cum laude.
Hello. First of all, just want to thank wonderful faculty and staff that have helped me get through this. It wasn't easy and didn't really like school before here, so coming here, I just fell in love with this place and learning. Every day's been a new adventure here, and I'm just so happy to share it with everybody today. Family, thank you for coming. Friends, thank you. And I didn't think this was going to happen, and it did, and just thank you.
Daniel Ullman.
So first of all, I would like to thank my mom and dad for always pushing me to do better in school. Second, I would like to thank my sister Ashley and her brother-in-law, my brother-in-law Kevin, and his parents, Gary and Ellie, for always being there for me and always helping me out. And last but not least, I would like to thank the professors and the staff at Landmark College for making me a better student. And I wouldn't be up here if it wasn't for all of you. Thank you.
Jonathan Wallentine.
All right, so I'm terrible at speeches. I'm going to say that right now. I know that graduation is a time to reflect on the struggles that I have faced and the triumphs that I have made in my academic career. But when I look out into this crowd, all I can really see are the faces of the people who helped me. There are some of you who know what you have done to help me on my path to success, and those of you who may not even be aware of what they have done to support me. But know that I appreciate all of you. If Landmark has taught me anything, is that you never know what's going to happen, and you never know who's going to be with you in the end. So be sure to treat everyone with respect and good nature. I dedicate this to my mother, who's always pushed me to be the best I can be, to my father, who's always going to be there and someone I can rely on, and to all the friends I've made at Landmark. Without them, I wouldn't be here today. Thank you.
Upon the recommendation of the science faculty, the following individuals have met the requirements for the Associate of Science in Computer Science Gaming. Dylan Gable, cum laude. Matthew S. Ward. Upon the recommendation of the science faculty, the following individual has met the requirement for the Associate of Science in Life Sciences. Matthew Bavelock, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Upon the recommendation of the Faculty of Arts and Sciences, the following individuals have met the requirements for the Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Studies. Robert Brennan, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa.
Have to bear with me here. I'm recovering from a cold, so this will be a slightly nasally speech. But over my time at Landmark, I've come to realize that the most important thing isn't the academics or the grades we get. It's the personal connections we make with the people here. Whether it be, the amazing faculty, who open their doors to us at almost any time during the day. My amazing wife, who I met through Landmark. Or the staff members for Residential Life who were able to take care of us, including John Wood, who was kind enough to perform my wedding ceremony this past summer. It's the connections. That's the thing I'll take away from here. It's the personal connections. It's the time spent in offices, working on capstones as I did with Miss Weatherby. This past semester, she opened her door to me and helped me get my capstone all done up, even though she was very busy. It's that personal touch that this school has, and that's the thing I'll take away from here. I couldn't have done it without the support of everyone who works here, or of course the support of my family. I'm very happy you guys were able to be here, and thank you very much for getting me through this.
Faye Carroll, magna cum laude, Golden Key.
Unfold the massive paper. Okay. All of us here have had a lifelong battle with education, and during that battle, a lot of us have had the crap kicked out of us. There was a time in my life where having to live through another day didn't seem like an option. What has gotten me to this day is family. My actual family, my summer camp family, and my Landmark family. My biological family has always supported me. When I was at my lowest moments and felt worthless, you knew I was priceless. My camp family helped me realize that I have the power to make the world better, even if it's one person at a time. And my Landmark family, along with education, thanks for that, by the way, has given me self-confidence and helped me love the person I am. My families have given me so much, and I will be forever grateful. It will take longer than I have to thank everyone by name who has helped me along this journey, but you know who you are. Thank you, and I love you guys.
Jenny Derfler.
Thank you all so much. I'm gonna make this short and sweet. I'd like to thank everyone who helped me. I'd like to thank everyone who helped me. My friends and family, my mentors, teachers, professors, and advocates. I hope my family, friends, and most of the other friends of my family are watching online. My parents are right there. Furthermore, a very special thanks to everyone at Landmark who made this an enjoyable experience for me and helped make my life, academic life, a little bit easier. I'm so thankful to be here. I'm so thankful for all of you helping me. This is the fitting pinnacle of a long path of struggle. Thank you.
Derek Easton.
Hello. I just want to thank my mom. She's a real MVP. I also want to thank all my friends and family. And I also just want to read a quick quote that epitomizes my experience at Landmark. It's also from a book the librarian Kathy Burris lent me. Through the eyes of a real friendship, an individual is larger than their everyday actions, and through the eyes of another, we receive a greater sense of our own personhood, one we can aspire to, the one in whom they have the most faith. Friendship is a moving frontier of understanding not only of the self and the other, but also of a possible and as yet unlived future.
Evan Robbins, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa.
Friends, students, faculty, lend me to your ears. Landmark's actually changed me for the better. Before I went to Landmark, I was completely stubborn and I was only obsessed with doing one thing, which was actually playing my game. But now, once I'm at Landmark, I've fully matured into a functioning adult. I made new friends, and I faced new challenges, but I was able to conquer each and every one of them. So before I close off, I would like to thank all of my family, my friends, the faculty, and everybody around Landmark who play, because they all played their part. That being said, they've all played their part they're all important as they played a part in some part of my life. Thank you all.
All right. I often say in my role, I don't want to be involved in everything, but I want to know everything. Many people think I want to be involved in everything too, but Robert Brennan evidently got married to another student by one of our RDs. I didn't know about it, nor was I involved in it. Okay. Now, Landmark College. By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the Associate of Arts degrees in Liberal Studies, Business Studies, Associate of Science degrees in Computer Science, Gaming, and Life Sciences, and the Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Studies on this day, December 10th, 2016. I hereby present the December 2016 class of graduates, members of which are now also officially welcomed into the Landmark College Alumni Association. Graduates, flip your tassels from right to left. Congratulations. Faye Carroll, Megan Freeman, please rise and present the class gift.
I kind of accidentally missed the first line of this. We would like to invite Dr. Eden to join us. You're already joining us. My bad. On behalf of the graduating class of December 2016, it is our pleasure to present Landmark College with a check for $2,104.41, designated for scholarship support to help students like us who need and deserve a landmark education. This total is a collective effort of donations, service and this is a total collection effort of donations, service and fundraising from the December 2016 class, the Young Alumni Committee, and the Landmark volunteers. Please accept this gift to Landmark College with our sincere appreciation for all that you, the faculty and staff, do for us and future Landmark Sharks. Thank you.
Yes, we accept this gift. Absolutely. We try to give more than we receive here at Landmark College, but sometimes with these students and graduates, I don't know about that. I think they might give us even more than we do to them. It's just wonderful. Thank you for your generosity, and you hit the nail on the head. Access to this model continues to be a challenge. It's such a robust model, as you know, and this will help some other fortunate future students gain access to Landmark College, where it will change their lives. So thank you, graduates. Thank you so much for this gift. Alumni Relations Director Tricia Stanley will come up now and provide the alumni welcome.
Hello. Graduates, I'm honored to be the first to welcome you into the Alumni Association. Currently, you are in the process of entering your first alumni experience. You have just finished your on-campus role of involvement, although some of you are staying to continue that. You have experienced incredible things at Landmark that have helped you become a better person, perhaps took you across the world, and most of all, provided a platform for you to give everything you had to everything you believed in. It is this belief that will make you amazing alumni. And it is this activeness that we will need from you in this ever-changing world. Your role will be unique. As alumni before you have only paved a road for you. As new alumni, you have the chance to make that road longer and stronger. It may be hard to see it now, but the impact of our alumni are all over this campus. Alumni have supported you if you received a scholarship. Alumni have supported you through the mentorship by visiting classes. Alumni have supported you by being at the table at the college fair that first introduced you to Landmark College. Alumni have supported you by providing their feedback as the college has grown. Alumni have supported you through the arts on the wall that inspire you. Alumni have supported you through the buildings and the tools that make the Landmark education the leading education for those that learn differently. My hope is for you as alumni of Landmark College that you will continue to live these values and fight for a world that you've always dreamt of. Most of all, give back just as the alumni before you have given. Thank you.
Thank you, Tricia. Today, I believe I already mentioned it, we have two members of the Board of Trustees with us on stage. One, Kevin McLaughlin, trustee and dad of a current Landmark student. Kevin. And we have Bob Lewis. Bob Lewis is the chair of the Board of Trustees and a friend of mine and a product of the liberal arts. Yet you have a chance to talk with him over lunch, ask him what he did for a career and what he does now. This is proof of what you could do with a liberal arts foundation. You'll be amazed, really. But Bob, as our chair and as a dad of a former Landmark student, will provide the closing remarks. Bob.
See if I can do this right first. Welcome, everyone. I have the distinct honor to be among the first to welcome you, graduates, to the Landmark community of alumni. You joined a tremendous group of creative, intelligent individuals who found their unique paths to lifelong learning here at Landmark. I represent the trustees of Landmark College, and as Peter said, I'm joined here today by one of them, Kevin McLaughlin. Our privilege and passion is to support this great institution, to help share its strategic vision and shape it to ensure its financial viability and to protect its future. All 19 of us are dedicated to this college because either we are alumni ourselves and have sat here in former times, or we have family members whose lives were changed by Landmark and sat out there at one point in our lives. And we will do everything that we can do in our power to ensure that this college continues on forever. So you came here because you learned differently. That's not unique. We all learn differently. I think you've heard that before. But maybe you struggled in mainstream education. Maybe your educators were not knowledgeable of your unique learning styles, and maybe they were not trained or skilled in helping you succeed. You came here, though, because you had a support system that got you here. And your support system was yourself, your parents, which you've thanked today, your grandparents, friends, teachers, whatever. But you had a support system that got you here, and that was your team. But here, competence rallied around you and provided the support, encouragement, and learning styles which helped you succeed. But make no mistake, these people didn't make you succeed. Your hard work and dedication made you succeed. You should go forth from here with the confidence that you can make your future take shape. But will you do it alone? Certainly not. What I hope you will take away from Landmark is that realizing your life's aspirations will probably require teamwork. There are very few people in this world who have all the knowledge and skills to accomplish great things all alone. There are few questions worth asking which do not require a diversity of thought to find the right answer. There's nothing wrong with seeking out a team of people who bring the best of their thinking and talents to make more out of the whole than the sum of the parts. You are valuable contributions to such teams and efforts. Don't forget it. Your unique thinking and thought processes are highly valuable in today's world. These different thought processes is truly what diversity means. You truly can change the world, and you are much more likely to do so than many students who have merely succeeded in mainstream education. So your team here at Landmark helped you complement your dedication and hard work for you to be a successful project, if you will. But go forth now knowing that you can provide your talents, thoughts, and competencies in making your future teams successful. What a tremendous opportunity you offer society, having gained the knowledge and confidence you acquired here at Landmark. And finally, as our new alumni, as Chris said, don't forget us. We are a part of you now, and you are a part of us. Stay engaged and connected to us. Help us in any way you can as you go down your unique path. And when you have achieved success, share it with us. Our students can gain from it. Our faculty will surely bask in it. And society will reward you for it. And if your success is judged in financial wealth, we sure would like a little bit of that too. So have a great life, and remember that the team at Landmark had a great deal to do with it. Thank you, and all the best.
Not the siblings.